Hi, good morning, traders. Looks like we got a interesting day ahead of us. Haven't really looked at any charts yet. We're just going off the headlines and the events and the news that the events that we have scheduled for today. As far as what I've seen on investment websites, mostly investing.com. Um, which is it looks like a pretty busy schedule today. Um, so looking at the for the economic outlook, we um, we have like one thing um, on the economic calendar schedule that's listed as kind of significant that can move the markets. That's the CB consumer confidence at 10. Also, we have a lot of Fed activity going on this week, so not it's not listed as advanced as significant as what we're going to see tomorrow, but we have two speakers that are going to be speaking at 15:30 as far as Fed news is concerned. And of course, Trump is in the headlines again, with the um, with trade talks with the trade war with China. And a lot of people are talking about Bitcoin right now. They're some analysts are trying to call the bottom, or it's a lot of people. Most people don't think that it's going to keep that Bitcoin is going to keep falling down, along with the other cryptocurrencies that are out there available to trade. My thing with crypto though is I only I did this in 2016. I was able to catch the big bump that we saw towards the end of last year. I had some really nice returns from that. But I just put for Bitcoin, I just put in money that I don't mind, never seeing again. So I just got throwaway money in Bitcoin. So if it goes to zero, I don't really care. If we have another big bump, which I think we will at some point, just don't know when, um, then that'd be awesome. So that's pretty much everything as far as the news and the major events for today. Getting into charts. This is my first time looking at the charts. Um, I did get a chance to look at the volume. Um, yeah, we look pretty strong right now. I think the only thing that well, not the only thing. As far as our 100,000 um, volume mark, we got crude oil, the F contract, and um, gold is about to cross the 100 mark. So, as far as the strength for the day, we look pretty. It looks pretty strong, relative to what we've been seeing over the past, couple of months. Looking at Nasdaq here, we got this. This is what I call a FU pattern. You use your imaginations to figure out why I call it that. Um, It's a very interesting little spike here. I think that was on news or something. I think I saw someone post on Facebook. I saw this on Facebook and someone said something about news. I don't know. I was doing some other things at the time, so I'm not really sure where this is in the European session. So I'm not really sure what caused that. I don't know if it's trade talks or whatever. This is a 5 minute chart here, so that's interesting. Now we got this little um, we're kind of bouncing sideways in a pretty wide range. Let's see what this range is. All right, so it's about a 50% range where we're bouncing in. That'd be 35 points. Yep, 35 points. So we'll be looking for as far as the daily candle, we're still looking bullish. We're still battling that daily 9 EMA down here. Why does it keep doing that? There we go. Still battling the daily 9 EMA. Um, we got this little support here at the almost at the open, but it's looking for right now. I say more sideways to bearish, and the reason I saying the bearish sentiment comes from just seeing how we tried to break up here, and I'm just this little spike here was a test at breaking that daily 9 EMA. So it got rejected hard. Soon as hard as it tried to break through it, it got rejected just as hard. So then we came back right down into the support, bounced off of it, and we're retesting that support again. So if we break through, it looks there's a good chance we can break through, but we're still looking indecisive right now as far as intraday. As far as the intraday chart looks. Um, all right, so moving on to we'll go to crude oil, and uh, pretty much the same thing here. But it's at right now we're looking bullish. Um, we had a little sell off at the beginning of the Euro session, and where we found the bottom, and we turned over, and now we're looking pretty bullish. So I would be looking, if I was to trade this, I would be looking for some sort of a pullback. It could be a small pullback, it could be something. You see, we got this little, a bearish candle forming now on the 5 minute, something like that, and with an entry somewhere in there, or even I would prefer a pullback here, and then that's where I would get in somewhere. Bouncing off of this. What is this? 50 simple moving average. That's if I was looking to go long, which it based off the daily candle, we could be popping higher today. We could have a little bit more pullback today. Um, maybe with a target up to, let me expand this so you can really see it. Maybe with some sort of a pull back up to, around the 9 daily EMA, or we could stay, range. We could have we could have an inside day candle, so we can keep, as far as the intraday chart is concerned, we can keep bouncing around in this range. But I would say today, unless we come back down here and break this 50 80 area, then we're going to be bullish to neutral today. That's my prediction. All right. So as far as gold, make sure I got all that cleared out. Pretty much the exact same thing for crude oil. Both of those are the ones with all the volume today so far in the pre-market. So I mean, it's almost identical to pattern. So yeah, pretty much bullish to neutral. All right, then looking at the euro, and we're looking more bearish today. If we look down here, let me remove all of this. This is old stuff that I drew. I don't need that anymore. If we look here at the daily chart, we're right on this at this daily support area. So we'll be looking to break this, and if we do, I'll be looking for some sort of a retest, and before we continue to go lower. Or we could bounce here. We could really do anything. So I would expect a little bit of choppiness today, a lot of volatility. We do look bearish, overall. I would say it's definitely bearish on a daily chart. Okay, let me see what the weekly looks like since we're here. Okay. So weekly, I would say more so long-term bullish. Yeah, this area is okay. If you look left, this is this is some strong support here that we're trading down into. So this is the second time we've retested this support area, so there's a good chance we could bounce here. Maybe pierce it and then come higher, or whatever happens right here at the support area will tell a lot. If we continue to either bounce sideways or um, take a begin to start to climb higher, or if we start to roll over and go bearish. I would be, from my prediction, I would say, I don't like to predict often, but I would say we'll be more bullish to neutral. Um, we can keep we can stay consolidated for a bit, kind of like we did over here in this area. Um, yeah, that's from 2015. So we could do something like this. And this is a weekly chart, by the way. Or we could bounce here and go higher. That's what I would predict. But we could definitely also break this support, and I would look for a retest before I would say that we are really bearish long term. Bringing up a monthly chart. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So those are my predictions, and that's my technical analysis for the day. I hope you all have a great trading day, and good luck out there, and I will see y'all for the COB recap around lunchtime. Good luck.